Hello, my friends. Good morning. How is everyone? And thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me as always. Um, let's do something exciting today. Mm, And one more thing, I am coming live at 5:34 a.m. today. So yeah, we are making improvement. I just woke up at 4:30. Um, and then I just got mm, late for just this live stream. But yeah, let's get started. I just wanted to uh, talk about AI agents today. AI agents. I just want to make sure that I give my best knowledge. I want to educate all of you in the best way I can. And let's talk about AI agents. So let's first let's talk about what is an AI agent. What is the meaning of an AI agent? It is just a computer software or a website which we have been using for so long, which already existed before this AI boom. Um, it is similar computer software, but with the capabilities to take decisions and decide about the next steps. Just that. It is able to, for example, if you go to the website today, you'll see something. But if you go to an agentic website, you will see something that is tailored for you, for your use case or whatever. So if you say that I need to get this data, and the previous scrapers will get you the data, but the new agentic scrapers will get the data and they'll take decisions while getting that data. They won't get you the lame data. And let's uh, get hands on with AI agents and let's quickly let me quickly share my screen. Okay, can you guys see this? Okay, so let's talk about uh, some of the platforms that are available to create AI agents. I'll quickly switch my yeah. Okay, there you go. So we'll talk about no code solutions today. Of course, there are a lot of frameworks where you can build AI agents, low code to fully coding and then no code. We'll talk about no code today, and slowly we'll go towards coding as well while we are doing these live streams. So, as all of you know, Zapier. Do you know Zapier? Zapier already existed for so long. So this I think is a good example to show you that these are the workflows which already existed for so long. And now when these workflows have the introduction of AI into them, that means they are now the AI agents. It's that simple. And 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 yeah, I mean, you can pretty much do a lot of stuff. I'll just give you an example of a workflow in Zapier. Nowadays, there are more uh, powerful agentic or automation creation, workflow creation frameworks. But let's see, because Zapier is the most popular and it existed for so long. And I'll just give you an example of maybe. Okay, let's talk about IT help desk. Let's see. Are they showing the? I think yeah, they are showing it. So answering the same questions over and over again. waiting for humans to answer with this template. So with this workflow, so that they give templates as well, so that you don't have to recreate something which had already been created by someone. So you can kind of create a team of IT team. So you can create a team of AI agents to answer queries that customers ask on your website, or however they communicate with your business. Uh, AI-powered responses, escalation options, flagging out of date info. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Pretty difficult to do that. Yeah, no problem. I'll show you the templates in some other platform where it's more intuitive to see. It's not helping me out. But if we see Zaps, so you can kind of connect it with mostly any tool. So they have more than 8,000 integrations, and you can write logics like when someone send a message in Slack, go to Notion, check for this data, go to calendar, check my calendar, and maybe create a new lead in HubSpot, maybe, or or draft an email in Gmail. So these are the kind of workflows you can create in these tools, and you can be really creative while doing this. And when you integrate any LLM inside this workflow, that workflow turns out to be an AI agent. Very simple. Let's talk about uh, two most popular frameworks, workflow automation frameworks. One is the n8n, which is fully 100% open source. And then I also like make.com. Yeah, there you go. The make.com has done a really good job in creating a very intuitive platform. And they have this great academy. Yeah. So they have this very great academy where you can kind of learn everything about what are AI agents, how to use it, make, and how to create automation. So when you go through these resources, it opens up your mind, what you can do, how it can help you in your life or in your business. So yeah, so make.com is really good. And n8n is another powerful tool. It is open source version of Zapier and make.com. And here I'll be able to show you few of the templates. So it's really powerful. And let's say we want to check this workflow. So on create user form submission, so you can create user forms, and when someone submits that form, it will trigger this workflow. Once the workflow is triggered, an AI agent will kick in, and it will go to Anthropic for intelligence. Will do something, whatever are the instructions in this. And AI agents needs memories. Like when you chat in ChatGPT, you understand that there is the chatbot knows about your previous chats. So this is where memory kicks in, and you can use Postgres or VectorDB or whatever fits your use case. And and then there are tool use. You can give multiple tools to AI agents. This is where it makes it really awesome when you give, let's say, 10 tools to an AI agent, and as per the query, AI agent is able to decide which tool I need to call. If it is related to maybe something that needs to be found in Jira, it will go to Jira. Won't it? It will be able to take decisions smartly based on the uh, form submission. And then after all of this, there is this if else condition, true false condition is manager. If it is a manager, add to channel or update profile. So very, very simple example. So let's dive into it. So make.com is really good. I'll show you. I'll try to show you one example from make.com, but today we'll talk more about N8N because it's fully free to use. If you just self-host it on maybe railway.com on Hostinger, you just need to spend maybe $5 a month should be good. So let's. So I have created my personal HR in N8N. And if you really go to, I'll show you real quick. I'll first quickly show you the working of this. So this is my personal HR. So I get a ton of resumes for a single JD, um, and it is difficult to go through those hundreds of resumes every time when we are hiring. So I just kind of created this tool for me. It was long back, around 2 months back, but now I have started to look for resumes on my own as well because it kind of helps me to create that intuition. Because if you remember, last to last time we talked about hiring and how important it is to mm, hire the great team and hire the best. Okay, let's I'll just get rid of this. Okay. So I'll quickly show you the working of this and then I'll explain the nodes and everything. Okay. So 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 this is the sheet which I have created where my AI agent will input the data. I'll talk more about it. And this is the directory from where in Google Drive I have connected this to my AI agent, where I'll be able to give the resumes and ask my agent to start analyzing these resumes. So I can put in maybe 100, 200, 300, how many numbers of any number of resumes I have got. I can put it in here and I'll go to my agent and I'll ask it to start working. So I'll just execute workflow. I hope it works. So sometimes what happens is there are corrupted PDF of resume. At that time, it won't work. And then there are edge cases like token limit exceeded, rate limits are there with the LLM APIs. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Um, but yeah, with proper safeguards, we can make it work. So, okay, got it. So, so let's see what we got here, where it is. Yeah. Yeah, I think somehow it is there is some issue. It is saving the last position and and then putting it after that. But let's get started with it. So, for example, here I have input two resumes. I have given a different JD and given two different relevant resumes. So it got me the first name, last name, city, email, phone number. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, I just don't care about these errors, so that's fine. Mm, email and then LinkedIn website might not be there on the resume. Gave me the education qualification, experience, skills, uh, consideration, and applied date. Okay, no, applied date is not there. Okay, consideration. So basically, um, I have got this. This is the major thing. This is the vote that AI thinks that this person is 2 out of 10 for hiring, and this person is 9 out of 10 for hiring. So because this is a sales profile that I got, but the JD I have shared is for a curriculum design person. So so yeah, there you go. You have got your personal HR. You can put hundreds of resumes, and you'll get mm, the ratings for each resumes as per the analysis you want to do, the main points you want to focus on. And let's quickly now get into it. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, let's quickly get into it. Let's start understanding what's happening in here. So this is the manual trigger. This is how the workflow will be triggered. So you can set multiple types of triggers. If the user submits the form, this workflow triggers, or if the user mm, sends a chat message, it triggers this workflow. Or yeah, you can set up a webhook as well. If user performs an action on your website, which leads to a webhook, and you can expose the webhook from here, and that can kind of trigger this workflow. Um, so yeah, there can be a lot of triggers. Let's quickly search for it, the type of triggers in n8n. That will be good exercise. Active workflow instance. Okay. Nope. Nope. Types of triggers in n8n. Trigger or workflow. No, I don't know. They are not quickly showing it, the type of triggers. But let's go through the templates. Maybe we'll find it out. We'll find something out there. What is this? Oh yeah, you can connect your Slack, Telegram. Of course, how can I forget that? So like this. Listen for incoming events from Telegram. And you can actually connect your database, so you can listen to any new updates in your database or any new creations in your database, and deletions in your tables. Pretty much you can have a lot of stuff in here. Let's quickly go to here. Okay, so this is pretty much the manual trigger, really basic. When I click on execute workflow, it will execute, and it will so this is the Google Drive node, specifically list PDFs. It will go to my Google Drive account and search for a folder in N8N resume. So this is the folder N8N resume. So it will just search for this and output all the files available in that uh, Google Drive folder. And then I wanted to quickly show you one thing before I move forward. Uh, where it is. Okay, credentials. So I want to show you how I am able to connect these things to Google Sheets, Google Drive, or OpenAI to my AI agent. So I can kind of create credentials over here where I'll put my client ID and secret and everything, and I'm able to connect it. So here I can give my API key for OpenAI, and I'll be able to connect it in my workflows. Yeah. So once we have the list of all the PDFs, we want to download the PDF. So think of when you're creating a workflow, think of it in a way that if you have to do this manually, how you will approach this work. So I actually happened to read about something. What is the meaning of work? Work is when you input something and you do something and you get an output. That is a work. Pretty simple. So this is something similar. You are asking AI agent to do work for you. You will input something, will work on something, and you will get an output. Pretty simple. Okay, then Google Drive account, resources file, operation is download, and kind of JSON.id. So I'm able to give the ID. So okay, I'll execute it again so that I can show you the examples. Okay, download PDF. Nope, can't open it. Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is the output I got from this was the output from the previous node, and this is the input for this node. And with that ID, with this ID, I'll be able to download the file from Google Drive to the local drive of this server. Once that is done, the resumes are here. Let's quickly go to the extract text. So this is another node uh, inside n8n where you can extract text of a PDF. So extract from PDF and whatever files you have. Input binary field data, pretty much straightforward. And then you have got the output like this. So PDF format, version, metadata, text. Yeah, there you go. So you have the text of the resume in here, which will be used as the input for another node. Okay, so now we have kind of created two agents here. One agent is able to fetch the personal info from that text, and the another agent is able to fetch the qualification from that text. Let's quickly go to the personal info first. So for this, we have got this as input, and we are giving JSON.text to this agent. So JSON.text, that is the text of the PDF. We are giving it to this agent and define using JSON schema. So this is the kind of schema we are expecting, and this is the kind of output we are getting. How? The question is how. I'll go back, and this AI agent is connected to OpenAI chat model. Got it? This is connected to OpenAI chat model, and OpenAI chat model is able to, uh, yeah, so I'm using GPT-4o. It is able to understand that user is asking for personal info from this model, from this agent, and if the user is asking for qualifications of from this agent. Yeah. So JSON.text, education qualification, string, summary of academic career, so kind of the kind of description we want to give, then job history, whatever we want, we'll get as the output. So here the play is, it might not look intuitive to you, but you need to understand that when you're connecting something to a chat model, OpenAI LLM, AI is able to self-understand what is the requirement of this node. So this is how it works. And then give me a sec. Okay. So, I had a system message which I wanted to show you. Um, Personal info. Nope. Just give me a sec. Yeah, you are an expert. Extraction algorithm, extract only what is present, omit unknowns. That is good. I wanted to. Mm, yeah, there you go. Uh, Act as an HR return a strict JSON object with keys, this. But how? Where it is getting this data? Wait, I think it is getting it from here. The nodes are not properly organized. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Nodes are not properly organized. So HR expert. Yeah, there you go. So uh, through this node, we are giving the profile and candidate summary from wanted profile and candidate summary. I'll talk about it in the previous nodes. But this is something that we are giving. Act as an HR expert, return a strict JSON object with your vote, consideration, and all that stuff. And mm, and once we have all this data, we are going to kind of uh, merge this data. Yeah. So more combine position, number of inputs too. So whatever data is there, it's just kind of merged into one data from personal info to qualification. It's just merged into one. And then there is this summarizer model, which will summarize the data inside it. So we have got the JSON, but we want the summary like this. Uh, like this. We want a summary. We want a summary. We want to read the text. We don't want JSON files. You or I can understand, but not everyone is going to understand JSON files. So we just asked this node to summarize the text in plain language, and then this is the node which says set wanted profile. What is the meaning of wanted profile? I just created it uh, long back, just kind of forgot. Wanted profile. Okay, we are looking. Okay, so this is where you are going to put your JD. This is how AI will decide that is this a good profile or not? Is this resume good or not? So this is where you are going to put your um, the requirements of the roles. And then again, HR expert, structure output parser. So HR expert, you understand there is this good prompt which explains that uh, which acts as a system prompt. You need to act as an HR expert and all that stuff. Straightforward. And then this is nothing. It just comes with this node. It just need to structure the data in the way you want to output it in your Google Sheets. And then this is the Google Sheet node where you need to have the credentials in place, and then it will connect to the Google Sheet and search for the sheet within the document, and you need to tell which document you're talking about. So I just selected personal HR, suggestions personal HR. You can select, and you need to select sheet one and map each column manually. So this is the kind of data we have got. And we just want to uh, put first name in the first name. So these are the headers automatically fetched by n8n from Google Sheets, and it will input name to show you the example because we just ran it. It will show you the example: first name, last name, city, phone number, email. LinkedIn, yeah, there might be some issue. LinkedIn website, date of birth, and I don't really care about this stuff. Experience, skills, what, and consideration. So these are the type of things the AI need to the agent need to fetch from this data and put it in the Google Sheets. And this is where you see this. And you are able to get your output. We shared forward. Yeah, we ran it again. That's why we are seeing it again. And just want to tell you this: these words, these are same right now, but these can vary because it's AI, and AI can take decisions the way it wants. Um, yeah, and let's quickly go through the kind of some examples on N8N workflows, the templates I want to show you. It's pretty good. If you go through the templates, you'll be able to understand that what is the power of this tool and how to implement it in your life or in your business. Uh, RAG chatbot. So we'll talk about RAG some other day. Um, let's talk about maybe sales. Let's see what's in there. Scrape recent news about a company before a call. Okay, let's see how it works. It scans your calendar, fetches latest news, delivers insights, and yeah, yeah, it will go to your calendar, look for your meetings and fetches the news for that particular company and will send it to you or email or however you want. That's good. So if we quickly see this, okay, yeah. So this is one of the example of another trigger that it runs every morning at 7 a.m. That's another example of the triggers we talked about. Then configure your workflow, API key, news age, max articles, email. So these are just the kind of hard-coded values. And then this node will fetch the meetings from your Google Calendar and then it will filter the meeting. This will get all meetings that start with a meeting with a or call with, but feel free to update the filter to suit your needs. Filter meetings. So there might be some filtering they're doing, maybe because they are in a company. In your Google Calendar, you will have a lot of meetings, so it is kind of doing some filtering. I don't know what. So yeah, it will extract. So it is nothing, no meetings today. Okay. And then if it's true, it will extract the name of the company, get the latest news using, it was showing what it was using. Yeah. Brave search or something. I don't know. Scrape we sent before a call. I don't know what newsapi.org. Okay. So yeah, they are using newsapi.org to fetch the latest news about that company and then create an email and will send it to you. Pretty straightforward. So you can kind of think of it as your personal assistant, where it is sending you information uh, every other day, or working on a schedule for you. You can generate AI viral videos, of course. I've never tried doing that, but it should be pretty good. You can have your VO3 API key over here and kind of save your ideas in Google Sheets and set the master prompt and generate the video. And then, yes, of course, you can publish on socials as well. So they are just eating the market of everyone. Like you have this metrical schedulers, social media schedulers. They're kind of eating the market of everyone. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and just feel free to go through the templates here. So there are a lot of templates here. Um, so Prob is asking what's the website name. So it's n10.io. I sent it in the chat as well. And yes, you can automate. One of the major thing I plan to use these workflows is for SEO. You can automate a lot of stuff using SEO, related to SEO, using these workflows, the keyword analysis, auto-generating blog posts, categorizing keywords. There's a ton load of value you can get from it, and I can tell you it's no more than $5 a month. And then if you go to make.com, they are giving you free plan, which is pretty generous, I would say. I actually I'd suggest to just try it using make.com. Take it as a homework and start trying make.com today, and you'll be able to at least get to know the power of this. So it's like 1,000 credits a month is way more than enough. And I'll quickly log into this to show you uh, where it is. Yeah, I'll quickly log into this and will show you one of the use case I was using you from make.com because uh, it I didn't had any 10 that time, and just yeah, there you go. And they give 1,000 credits. It's pretty much generous for the use case I had. Let's see if it is still there. Yeah, integration webhooks. Okay, there you go. No, no, it's not that. Uh, Let me see if I have the scenario still there. Yeah, Superbase. Okay, so I had a database in Superbase for one of my SaaS product, and I it is pretty much straightforward. Uh, Nothing complicated in here. It watches for the events in Superbase. So there is this webhook which I have exposed here, and I'm using it in Superbase. That whenever a new database entry comes into the user table, it just sends me a message on Telegram. So there the user will be added to the database. The trigger will send that data to this webhook, and this will trigger this event, and it will send the data to my Telegram bot so that I can know when a user signs up to my website. And you can kind of do anything. You want to get updates about maybe daily count of new users created at the end of the day, or new subscriptions you want to get notified for. Pretty much you can do a lot of stuff over here. And yeah, that is it. I think it was I'm able to uh, cover the most of the things I wanted to. And yeah, let's see the quickly see the pricing of Zapier. What do they offer? It's pretty, I don't know, platform agents. Okay. So they want you to pay extra for the agents. It's 0 rupees a month for, yeah, two-step jabs. So there's this problem with Zapier that for free they give this two-step jabs, and even with the paid one, they'll quickly ask you to pay for AI agents, and that also is like it's what I have found is Zapier is not as powerful as N10 or Make. Most of the time, I just prefer using N10, but yeah, you have these two options. And this, we can say this can be the end of the live stream. Let's see if there are any questions in the chats. Mm, no, we are good. We are good. I'll quickly put the name of the websites in the chat, n10.io, make.com, and then I'll also put the name of the website, Zapier, uh, n10.io, Zapier, and make.com. There you go. Okay, then. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And um,